Good morning. Welcome back. We're going to be doing Unit 9, but before we do, I wanted to go back to the artwork that we were looking at. This was the last picture that I showed you, and I asked if you could identify the artist, and his name was Modigliani, and he was Italian, but he spent most of his life painting in France and exhibiting there. His work is known for women who have elongated faces and elongated necks. Okay, hope you had fun trying to find him. So today, this is part 1. We are Adventures 4, Unit 9, Kcpc, and it's as if we were doing the May 19th class on a Tuesday. So that's what this date up here is for. We're going to go to our book in page 110, and on that page it has a globe. And this is a particular kind of globe, but I thought it's a topographical globe, and it shows the topography or the top of the earth. And all I could think of were the different kinds of maps that people look at in order to find things out. So I looked that up and I found these maps, and you can also have these kind of globes, but they're primarily maps. So the first one is a thematic map, a theme. It gives background information about a subject that you're studying. Say, for example, you want to give a talk that includes population. So you would have a map of the world that would show the population of different countries. So that particular kind of map is called thematic. So the theme here would be population. The next one is a climate map, and climate maps use color to show the different types of climate across the world. The next is an economic or a resource map, and it uses colors or symbols to show the economics of a country. The next is called a physical map, and it shows the landscape features, which this absolutely, if this is a globe, but if it were a map, it would show the landscape features because it shows the water, the mountains, the trees, and which is, of course, part of the landscape. So the next one is a political map, and a political map shows the division of countries and states in the world. The next one is an elevation map, and an elevation map uses lines to show how high or how low something is. The narrower the lines that are together, the steeper it is, and the wider apart, the flatter it is. And the last one they have is a topographic map, which is what we were talking about. What this is, it shows the physical features, and it can also show the contour lines to show the elevation changes. The last kind of map that we use most often, or used to use until we got GPS, was a road map. And this map shows the major highways that would get you from one place to another. But of course, GPS has all but made maps for traveling obsolete. So what is that word? Obsolete, no longer useful, kind of old-fashioned. So let's begin with the student book, page 109. And again, I would like you to write down at least 3 words that come to mind when you look at each picture. So picture number 1. What do you have? Teaching, pointer, bullet points, examples, reasons, and the topic sentence. So what is the topic? Global warming, which is going to tie in very nicely with daily living. Okay, number 2. Okay, first word, studying, computer, possibly research, and physical description of the room, coverlet or quilt, adjective, comfortable. Okay, number 3. By the way, these are all number 3. They go across in a line. Think about what they're trying to tell you. Number 1, LED light bulb. So what are you what could be a broad general term for everything that you see here? Energy efficient. Next picture. That's right, carpool. Notice carpool is one word. Next, recycle. And that is also one word. So what is the prefix in recycle? Re. And what does re mean? Go back, do again, use again. And actually, it's the last picture in number 3. What do you think they're trying to tell us here? Up-to-date appliances, energy efficient. So on the left-hand side, you see the letters and the little sticks and lines are colors, and the A on the other side is black. Anybody have any ideas of what that might mean? Let's wait and listen and see if we can find out. Number 4. How about together? Working together, saving the planet, holding up the planet. Okay, I'm sure you had lots more. Would love to know what they were. Right. So now let's turn to page 111. It says listen and answer the questions. We're going to be listening for who are the speakers and what are they talking about.
Unit 9, Daily Living, page 111, exercises 2A and 2B.
May, dinner. I'll be right there. Sorry I'm late. I was just checking something on the computer.
Okay, sit down. We've been waiting for you.
I know, I'm sorry, but I was looking at a website that describes ways to save our planet.
Save our planet? What does that mean? What's the matter with our planet?
Dad, it means taking responsibility for saving the Earth.
Saving it from what?
From global warming. We had a guest speaker today in biology class, and he mentioned a whole bunch of stuff. Simple steps we can take to reduce our energy use and protect the environment.
Like what?
Okay, well, first of all, he said we need to cut down on driving. So we should walk, ride a bicycle, carpool, or take public transportation.
I'd do those things if I could, but my job is an hour away, and there's no bus service that goes there, and there's nobody for me to carpool with.
I see your point, but how about recycling? I think we we could do a better job of recycling bottles, cans, glass, paper. You're right. We could do that if we tried. Another idea was to turn off unnecessary lights. Look at this house. Lights on in every room.
I like that idea. It'll help cut down on the electric bill.
What else did the speaker suggest? Let me think. Oh, he said that we should wash our clothes in cold water. Really? I'm not sure the clothes will get clean, but I suppose we can try.
That'll save money on the electric bill too.
But isn't our washing machine really old? If we bought a new one that's more energy efficient, it could help the environment and our electric bill.
I don't think we can afford to buy new appliances right now.
Okay, but what about energy efficient light bulbs? We could switch to those, right?
That sounds pretty simple, May.
Cool.
I have to say, I love your enthusiasm. I never realized how simple it can be to, what did you say? Save our planet?
Yeah, the speaker said that if everyone did even one of these things every day, it would do a lot to reduce global warming.
Speaking of warming, can we eat before the food gets cold?
Okay, so let's go to A. Who are the speakers? By the way, how many speakers were there? That's right, there were 3. And who were they? May, her mother, and her father. And what are they talking about? What was May talking about? She was talking about a class that, or a lecture that she saw on global warming. In which class? That's right, biology. And what were they talking about in biology? Ways to save the planet. So here in section B, it has a list of things that they suggested for saving the planet. On the other side, it has a list of things that the family will try to do to help. So let's listen again, and as you're listening, please write down the ideas that they're talking about. So the first one was cut down on driving. The second one was recycling bottles. So you can just write recycling and then we'll carry on from there. Okay, let's listen again.
Unit 9, Daily Living, page 111, exercises 2A and 2B.
May, dinner. I'll be right there. Sorry I'm late. I was just checking something on the computer.
Okay, sit down. We've been waiting for you.
I know, I'm sorry, but I was looking at a website that describes ways to save our planet.
Save our planet? What does that mean? What's the matter with our planet?
Dad, it means taking responsibility for saving the Earth
Saving it from what?
from global warming. We had a guest speaker today in biology class, and he mentioned a whole bunch of stuff. Simple steps we can take to reduce our energy use and protect the environment.
Like what?
Okay, well, first of all, he said we need to cut down on driving. We should walk, ride a bicycle, carpool, or take public transportation.
I'd do those things if I could, but my job is an hour away, and there's no bus service that goes
So
there.
will
And
the
there's
family
nobody
try?
for me to carpool with.
I see your
No.
point, but how about recycling? I think we could do a better job of recycling bottles, cans, glass, paper. You're right. We could do that if we tried. Another idea was to turn off unnecessary lights. Look at this house. Lights on in every room.
I like that idea. It'll
So
help
did they
cut
like
down the
these
electric
ideas and could they do them?
What else did the
Yes.
speaker suggest?
Let me think. Oh, he said that we should wash our clothes in cold water.
Really? I'm not sure the clothes will get clean, but I suppose we can try.
Cold water wash.
That'll save money on the electric bill too.
Great. Yes.
But isn't our washing machine really old? If we bought a new one that's more energy efficient, it could help the environment and our electric bill.
I don't think we can afford to buy new appliances right now.
Okay.
So
But
that
what about
new
energy-efficient
appliances,
light bulbs?
no.
We could switch to those, right?
That sounds pretty simple, May.
Cool.
I have to say, I love your enthusiasm. I never realized how simple it can be to, what did you say? Save our planet?
Yeah.
Energy
The
efficient
speaker
light
said that if
bulbs?
everyone did
Yes.
even one of these things every day, it would do a lot to reduce global warming.
Speaking of warming, can we eat before the food gets cold?
Okay, so let's review. Cut down on driving? No. Recycling bottles and cans? Yes. Turn off unnecessary lights? Yes. Wash clothes in cold water? No at first, then yes. Buy a new washing machine or new appliances? No. Affordability. 6. Energy efficient light bulbs? Yes. Okay, so here we go. Let's finish this page by doing section 3. Vocabulary, appliances, biology, carpool, cut down on, energy efficient. Notice, energy efficient has a dash, which I failed to put in here. So it is not one word, but a compound word with a dash in between. The next, environment. What is it? Environment. Good. Next, global warming. 2 words. Global warming. Next, planet. Good. Planet. Next, recycle. Notice, recycle is one word. Recycle. And if you add ing, you're going to drop the e and add ing. When you if a word ends in e and you're adding ing, you drop the e and add ing. Okay, next. Responsibility. Okay, so it means being responsible means doing what's right, doing what you should do to take part in making everything work smoothly and well. So I've decided that we're not going to start this little section because we're almost finished with this particular part of the video. And so I'm going to go back to page 110. And let's just read what it says on the board here about global warming, and then we'll just read this in the next section. What is it? Record high temperatures. So they're keeping track of how warm the planet is getting. Next, drought and wildfires. So these are some of the effects of global warming. What does drought have to do with? Water. What's so dangerous about wildfires? That's right, they are difficult to control, and they are started most of the time by nature itself, usually lightning. The next, rising sea levels. That's definitely a problem. Next, record high levels of CO2. By the way, what's been happening during this pandemic? The air is cleaner, less people driving, and so there's less CO2 in the air. Next, melting ice caps. which will in turn cause sea level rising, and expanding desert because of drought and lack of water. Okay, thank you for your participation and see you in the next video.